Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence. A grandmother in Tennessee was sent to jail. Facial recognition software said she was a match. She wasn't. And the investigators who arrested her never bothered to check. If you've ever been photographed at a store, a stadium, or even a traffic light, your face is in a database somewhere. That means an algorithm could tag you as a suspect tomorrow. And right now, there's no universal rule saying a human has to double-check before police show up at your door. So here's the driving question. When AI says it's you, what's supposed to stop a wrongful arrest? Let's unpack what's actually happening here. First, this Tennessee case isn't a one-off. Civil liberties groups and academic researchers have documented a repeating pattern. Low-resolution images go into a facial recognition system. The system spits out a confident-sounding match. And then investigators treat that match as a conclusion, not a starting point. Think of it like a spell checker underlining a word. It's a suggestion, not a correction. But officers are hitting accept all without reading the sentence. For everyday people, that means the machine's guess can become your arrest record. So what does that actually mean on a technical level? Here's what most people don't realize. These systems don't output identities. They output similarity scores. It's a probability, not a name tag. Think of it like a weather forecast saying there's a strong chance of rain. You wouldn't cancel your entire season based on one forecast. But many departments have no standard threshold for when a human must review the match before taking action. That gap turns a useful lead into a legal liability. Now, you might be wondering, is anyone doing anything about this? Actually, yes. Courts are starting to push back. Judges increasingly want to see documentation of the human reasoning layer. Who reviewed the match? How did they review it? Against what standard? And this week, election regulators flagged AI-generated deepfakes as a duty of care issue, not just a best practice. That's a signal. Verification of AI output is becoming a legal obligation across professional fields. Insurance investigators, civil litigators, security pros, everyone's affected. But here's what most people miss. The real story isn't that AI made a mistake. AI will always make mistakes. The real story is that nobody was required to catch it. The professionals who'll define the next standard aren't ditching AI. They're building a documented human review layer around every single output. So here's the bottom line. AI facial recognition flagged an innocent woman. Nobody verified the match, and she went to jail. Now courts and regulators are demanding proof that a human actually checked the machine's work. AI narrows the field. Human judgment closes the case. That sequence, with a paper trail, is what separates professional investigation from negligent pattern matching. Something worth thinking about next time you hear the words, "The algorithm confirmed it." Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.